But see, the problem is he didn't realize he was competing with a monster. This is The Weeknd about to explode. The Weeknd comes out with a song you probably know called The Hills. It starts to compete with a song from Drake called Hotline Bling. Drake really wants the #1 on the Billboard. He's never had a #1 before. But The Hills just keeps getting in the way. So Drake starts saying stuff like, wow, I made you. And then you're going to come in thinking that you own the place. The Weeknd like, who made who? Like, I ain't say no names, but I'm saying I made you. That's all I'm saying. The Weeknd said, Drake, you really don't understand, do you? Drake don't understand what? The Weeknd go, I just finished an album. It's called Starboy. Drake goes, so I release albums all the time. The Weeknd go, you don't understand what this album's gonna do. Drake go, you just a regular artist. You not that. Starboy comes out. And it becomes one of the greatest selling albums of all time and propels The Weeknd into top 3 musicians. The Weeknd go, great, my career solidified. Drake go, you not that good. The Weeknd go, alright, remember when I told y'all Drake took some of my songs before? I forgot to tell y'all, he took half of my original album and put it on Take Care. He took like all of my songs. Everyone looks at Drake. Drake goes, damn, I didn't know he was snitching. You want to be friends again? The Weeknd goes, yeah, I'd love to be friends again. So they become friends again. Now, at this time, The Weeknd was, for those of you that like to know stuff, Drake likes to squash beef just as fast as he likes to start them. For no reason. He does that all the time. He tried to do it with Kendrick, but Kendrick said no every time. Anyway, moving on. So at this time, The Weeknd was dating a girl named Bella Hadid. Just his type. White, 18. Perfect. They start dating. They seem to really, really like each other. They're dating for a good while. They then break up. It wasn't working out. Then The Weeknd goes on to date Selena Gomez. Now, why I'm mentioning this is because Drake sees Bella Hadid one day at a club. He go, ain't that Bella? They said, bro, come on. You know she was just dating The Weeknd. He said, you know I'm grimy. You know what I gotta do. They said, but you just made up with The Weeknd, Drake? Oh, he was gone, bro. Him and Bella Hadid left the club together. They was all over the tabloids, all that. The Weeknd clearly hears about this, and he heats up. But Drake takes it a step further. He starts throwing birthday parties for her and all that. Now, The Weeknd then breaks up with Selena Gomez, then gets back together with Bella Hadid. Drake starts saying in songs like, wow, you back together with her? The Weeknd go, what you mean by that? Drake go, I don't know. I mean, I know her pretty well. That's all I'm saying. The Weeknd starts throwing his disses. Then they become friends again. The same cycle. They'll sneak diss. Drake will call him up, be like, yo, why are we fighting, man? And then they'll shake hands. No big deal. But this last time, The Weeknd started it. You see, when he heard that everyone was linking together like the Avengers to make one massive diss track on Drake, The Weeknd said, ooh, let me at him. See, at this point, The Weeknd and Drake are kind of friends, right? But like this guy said, when you start messing around with people's significant others, that's when people will hate you for the rest of your life. So Drake is shocked, appalled, saying, why would The Weeknd come for me? We're friends. But it starts to get a little serious. People start going to The Weeknd's manager house, and people start going to Drake's house, and people start getting... Now, they suspect this is all due to the Drake and Weeknd feud, and it would make complete sense. You see, these men have hated each other for the better part of a decade, for almost the same reasons as Kendrick and Drake hate each other. But see, what The Weeknd and Kendrick both have in common is that they're big enough to not back down, and they have those personalities to not back down to Drake. So that's where Drake started getting his little friction. Oh. Well, I think that's all that has to be said. I wanted to stop for a second at the end of this video and say thank y'all so much for continuing to watch the videos. Thank y'all so much for the kind comments that you guys always leave. And thank you for taking the time to rock out and click that subscribe button. I appreciate y'all. I'm always trying my best for y'all. We moving.